This message doesn't reach people who are loud about their progress. It doesn't reach people who announce every step. It comes only to those who are growing quietly, without validation, without applause, without certainty. If you're still here after hearing that, this message already knows something about you. You probably don't talk much about what you're building anymore, not because you gave up, but because explaining it started to feel pointless. People stopped understanding, advice started sounding shallow, and the version of you that's forming doesn't fit into conversation yet. That's not isolation. That's internal growth. Here's what most people don't realize. Real growth is quiet because it happens before results exist. There's no evidence yet, no feedback loop, no reassurance, just you showing up differently, thinking differently, and letting old versions of yourself fall away without ceremony. That phase feels lonely, but it's also precise. If you're growing in silence, you may notice this. You don't feel the need to prove anything anymore. You don't rush to explain yourself. You don't chase recognition, and at the same time, you feel strangely sensitive, more aware, more selective, more protective of your energy. That's because growth doesn't harden you, it refines you. The universe doesn't respond to noise, it responds to alignment. That's why your progress feels invisible right now. Not because nothing is happening, but because what's happening isn't meant to be interrupted. Some things need privacy to become real. If this feels personal, it's because you've been changing without witnesses, and that's not a mistake. Many people who grow in silence reach a moment where they start questioning themselves. Not because they're wrong, but because they're early. That's why I created a small practical guide for this phase specifically. Not to push growth, but to help people manifest things while it's still invisible. Hundreds of people are already using it, and the results they are manifesting is just pure magical. Right now, it's only available at just $7.77, and it comes with a full money-back guarantee. If it supports you, great. If not, you get your whole money back, no question asked. So if you are serious about changing your life this year, and only if you're ready to manifest things in right way, then do check it out. The link is in the description below. If you're growing quietly, it means you've stopped outsourcing your direction. You're no longer asking the world who to be. You're listening inward. That's why progress feels slow. That's why excitement feels muted. That's why clarity comes in flashes, not plans. You're not lost. You're integrating. Most people never experience this phase. They rush to be seen. They rush to be validated. They rush to call something success. But you didn't. You chose depth over speed, even if you didn't realize it at the time. And depth always looks quiet from the outside. So if this message found you while you're growing in silence, take it as confirmation, not instruction. You don't need to explain yourself yet. You don't need to prove anything. And you don't need to hurry. What's forming in you is meant to last longer than applause. If this resonated, comment, "I'm growing quietly." Not for anyone else, for yourself. Some growth isn't meant to be seen until it's finished.